Ladies and gentlemen, good morning slash afternoon slash evening, everyone. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like giving up? Like the weight of your challenges was so overwhelming that you thought, I just can't do this anymore. If you've ever felt that way, know that you're not alone. But let me tell you something. Every great achievement in history has one thing in common. It was born out of persistence through hard. Challenges are often perceived as obstacles, as roadblocks meant to halt our progress and deter us from our goals. However, what if I told you that challenges are not there to stop us, but to strengthen us? They are not barriers, but catalysts, powerful forces that propel us forward, even when it feels like they're pulling us down. Consider this. Diamonds, some of the most precious and enduring materials on Earth, are formed under immense pressure. Without that pressure, they remain ordinary chunks of carbon. Similarly, gold, known for its purity and value, is refined through fire. The process is intense and unrelenting, yet it is this very process that transforms raw gold into something truly priceless. This is a principle of life. Transformation often requires discomfort, and greatness often emerges from adversity. When we face challenges, our immediate reaction might be resistance, frustration, or even fear. It's natural to want to avoid discomfort and seek the path of least resistance. But what if, instead of viewing adversity as something to escape, we saw it as a tool for growth? Every challenge we encounter is an opportunity, a chance to discover what we are truly capable of. It tests our limits, but it also expands them. It pushes us to dig deeper into our reserves of strength, creativity, and resilience. In these moments, our perspective matters. If you see a challenge as an impenetrable wall, it will indeed block your progress. But if you see it as a stepping stone, something you can climb over to reach higher ground, it becomes part of your journey instead of the end of it. This shift in mindset is crucial. Challenges don't have to defeat you. They can define you. They shape your character, refine your purpose, and strengthen your resolve. Think of the most inspiring stories in history. They often involve people who faced seemingly insurmountable odds, from inventors who endured countless failures to leaders who faced unimaginable hardships. Their greatness was not achieved in the absence of challenges, but because of their response to them. Their struggles became the foundation for their success. Every trial they endured added another layer of strength, wisdom, and perseverance to their journey. Adversity also has a way of revealing who we are and what we value most. When we are stripped of comfort and convenience, we are forced to confront our core. It is in these moments of struggle that we often discover our truest selves. We learn what matters, what we're willing to fight for, and what we're capable of enduring. This clarity can serve as a powerful motivator, pushing us to rise above our circumstances and move toward our goals. So the next time you face a challenge, remember this: it is not there to hold you back, but to propel you forward. Like the pressure that forms a diamond or the fire that refines gold, adversity is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it drive you to achieve things you never thought possible. Challenges are an inevitable part of life, and while they may initially seem like obstacles meant to stop us, they often serve a greater purpose. Adversity has a unique way of acting as a catalyst, pushing us beyond what we thought were our limits and unlocking potential we never knew we had. It's through facing difficulty that we grow, evolve, and ultimately prepare ourselves for the success we desire. In this sense, challenges are not barriers to progress, but opportunities for transformation. When we encounter hard times, our instinct may be to resist or avoid the struggle. It's human nature to seek comfort and stability, but growth seldom happens within our comfort zones. Challenges push us into uncharted territory, forcing us to confront our fears, doubts, and weaknesses. They strip away the illusion of ease and demand that we become more resourceful, resilient, and determined. While this process may feel uncomfortable or even painful, it is essential for real growth. Without these moments of pressure, we remain stagnant, never tapping into the deeper reservoirs of strength and creativity within us. Think of nature's processes that create beauty and strength. A seed must push through soil to reach the sunlight. Without that resistance, it would never grow into a tree. Likewise, a butterfly must struggle to emerge from its cocoon. That struggle strengthens its wings, preparing it to fly. If someone were to intervene and ease the butterfly's effort, it would never develop the strength needed to. The same principle applies to us. Challenges prepare us for the greater responsibilities and opportunities that lie ahead. Without them, we might reach our destination unprepared and unable to sustain success. The perception of adversity also plays a critical role. If you see challenges as insurmountable barriers, they will paralyze you. However, if you view them as stepping stones, they become tools for your progress. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. It's not about whether you encounter difficulties, but how you respond to them. Do you let them define your limits, or do you allow them to expand your capabilities? Consider the stories of those who have achieved greatness. Their journeys are rarely smooth or easy. Behind every victory lies a series of trials that tested their resolve and forced them to rise above their circumstances. It's in these moments of struggle that character is forged. Success is not the absence of hardship, but the result of perseverance through it. Challenges in this light become the proving grounds for greatness. Dave Ramsey. Adversity reveals who we are at our core. It pushes us to confront our fears, clarify our goals, and strengthen our purpose. When we embrace challenges rather than shy away from them, we allow them to refine us, much like fire refines gold. So instead of fearing adversity, we should see it as the catalyst that propels us toward our highest potential. The struggle may not be easy, but the transformation it brings is worth every step. Purpose is one of the most powerful forces in life. It acts as a compass, guiding you through the storms of adversity and keeping you focused when everything around you feels chaotic. In challenging times, it's easy to feel lost or overwhelmed, but having a clear sense of purpose can serve as a beacon, pulling you forward and giving meaning to the struggle. Purpose provides clarity, direction, and resilience, and it is often the difference between giving up and pushing through. When life becomes difficult, it's natural to question why you should continue. The weight of challenges can cloud your vision, making the destination seem distant or even unattainable. This is where purpose becomes essential. Purpose is not just a goal or an aspiration. It is the deeper why behind everything you do. It is the driving force that fuels your determination and reminds you of the importance of the journey, even when the path is steep and rocky. Purpose provides the emotional and mental strength to endure the discomfort because you understand that the struggle is part of a greater story. Purpose also helps you stay grounded. In moments of uncertainty, it's easy to get distracted or discouraged by setbacks. You might find yourself questioning whether you're on the right path or whether the effort is worth it. But when you are connected to a clear and meaningful purpose, those doubts begin to fade. Purpose acts as your anchor, keeping you steady, even when the winds of adversity threaten to throw you off course. It reminds you of what truly matters and encourages you to persevere no matter how difficult the circumstances may seem. Purpose ignites passion and resilience. When you are deeply connected to your why, the energy and motivation to keep going come more naturally. Even when faced with failure or rejection, your purpose reminds you that the struggle is temporary and the outcome is worth the effort. It allows you to frame challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as necessary steps on the way to achieving something meaningful. This perspective shift can be transformative, turning moments of despair into opportunities for growth and renewed determination. Purpose is also deeply personal. It is not something that can be imposed upon you by others. It must come from within. When you discover what truly drives you, it creates a powerful alignment between your actions and your values. This alignment gives you the confidence to face even the most daunting challenges, knowing that you are pursuing something that resonates with your core. It also makes the victories, big or small, feel more significant because they're directly tied to what you value most. In life, there will always be moments when the journey feels too hard or the obstacles seem too great. During these times, purpose becomes your greatest ally. It reminds you why you started, what you are fighting for, and what is waiting for you on the other side of the struggle. Purpose doesn't eliminate challenges, but it gives you the strength and courage to face them head on, knowing that every step forward is a step closer to fulfilling your ultimate mission. Resilience is the ability to keep moving forward even when life feels overwhelming and the odds seem stacked against you. It's not about denying the pain or pretending everything is fine. It's about acknowledging the challenges, learning from them, and refusing to let them define or defeat you. Resilience is the quiet strength that allows you to rise again after every setback, and it is the skill that can be cultivated and strengthened with time and effort. Life is unpredictable, and hardship is inevitable. No one is immune to difficulties, whether they come in the form of personal loss, professional failures, or unexpected crises. What separates those who thrive from those who falter is their response to adversity. Resilience is not just enduring the hardship. It's about transforming that hardship into a stepping stone for growth. It's the mindset that says, this challenge may knock me down, but it will not keep me there. Resilience begins with acceptance. Challenges are part of life, and resisting or denying them only amplifies the struggle. Accepting that difficulties will come allows you to focus your energy on finding solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. This shift in focus is powerful. It turns a sense of helplessness into a drive to take action. Resilience is not about avoiding pain, but about facing it with courage, understanding that every obstacle carries within it the potential for growth. Another key aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and rigid expectations can make setbacks feel devastating. Resilient individuals learn to adapt, finding new paths when the old ones are blocked. They see change not as an end, but as an opportunity to pivot and try something new. This flexibility allows them to navigate uncertainty with a sense of purpose and creativity, turning challenges into opportunities for reinvention. Resilience also thrives on perspective. When faced with a challenge, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose sight of the bigger picture. Resilient people are able to step back and view their struggles as part of a larger journey. They understand that setbacks are temporary and that every difficulty has the potential to teach valuable lessons. This perspective doesn't diminish the pain of the moment, but it helps to put it in context, making it easier to endure and overcome. Support systems are another cornerstone of resilience. While inner strength is important, no one succeeds entirely on their own. Resilient individuals know when to lean on others, whether it's friends, family, or mentors. Sharing your struggles and seeking guidance doesn't make you weak. It makes you resourceful. It allows you to draw on the collective strength of those around you, creating a network of support that can help you weather even the toughest storms. Resilience is not an innate quality. It is a practice, a choice you make every day to keep moving forward. It's about finding strength in the struggle, learning from the pain, and continuing to believe in your ability to overcome. Resilience doesn't mean the journey will be easy, but it ensures that no matter how hard the road gets, you will keep walking it. In life, the big victories we dream of are often the result of countless small wins along the way. Progress is rarely instant, and the grand achievements we aspire to are usually built one step at a time. The small steps may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time they accumulate into something extraordinary. Recognizing the importance of these incremental wins is crucial, especially when the journey feels long and the challenges seem insurmountable. Small wins serve as building blocks for larger success. They provide momentum and a sense of accomplishment that keeps us motivated. When we focus solely on the end goal, we can feel overwhelmed by the distance between where we are and where we want to be. However, by breaking the journey into smaller, manageable tasks, we create opportunities to celebrate progress at every stage. Each small win acts as a reminder that we are capable of moving forward, even when the road ahead seems daunting. These small victories also reinforce habits of discipline and perseverance. Success is not achieved through occasional bursts of effort, but through consistent, deliberate actions over time. Each time you achieve a small goal, whether it's finishing a task, overcoming a minor setback, or simply showing up, you reinforce the behaviors that lead to success. This consistency builds confidence and resilience, making it easier to tackle even greater challenges. One of the most powerful aspects of small wins is their ability to shift our mindset. When progress feels slow, it's easy to lose hope and question whether our efforts are making a difference. But when we acknowledge and celebrate the small wins, we shift our focus from what we haven't achieved to what we have. This positive reinforcement creates a sense of achievement and motivation, reminding us that every step, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals. Small wins also teach us the value of patience and persistence. In a world that often glorifies instant gratification, it's important to remember that meaningful success takes time. The process of achieving small victories reminds us that the journey is just as important as the destination. It helps us develop a mindset of perseverance, where we learn to appreciate the progress we're making rather than fixating solely on the final outcome. Small wins have a way of compounding over time. What begins as a single step forward can build into unstoppable momentum. Each small achievement creates a ripple effect, making the next step feel more attainable. As the momentum grows, so does our confidence, determination, and ability to handle larger challenges. Eventually, these small steps add up to significant progress. And before we know it, we've accomplished goals that once seemed out of reach. In challenging moments, it's important to remember that no step is too small to matter. Every bit of effort contributes to the larger picture, and each small win is a testament to your persistence and commitment. The journey towards success is rarely a leap. It's a series of small, consistent steps. Celebrate each one because they are the foundation upon which your greatest achievements are built. Celebrate. Setbacks are an inevitable part of life, but they are far from being the end of the story. In fact, setbacks can often be the most valuable teachers on the road to success. While failure can feel discouraging and even painful, it holds within it the seeds of growth and improvement. When approached with the right mindset, setbacks can transform into stepping stones, providing valuable insights, sharpening our focus, and strengthening our resolve. The first step in learning from setbacks is shifting your perspective. It's natural to feel frustration or disappointment when things don't go as planned. However, setbacks are not an indictment of your abilities or potential. They are part of the learning process. Every failure carries a lesson, an opportunity to understand what went wrong and how to do better moving forward. Instead of viewing a setback as a defeat, it's more productive to see it as feedback, a tool for refining your strategies and enhancing your approach. Setbacks also teach resilience. Success is rarely a straight path. It's often filled with twists, turns, and unexpected obstacles. When you experience a setback, you're presented with a choice: give up or adapt. Resilient individuals understand that failure is not final. It's merely a pause in the journey. They use setbacks as an opportunity to regroup, reevaluate, and return stronger. Each time you rise after a fall, you build a mental and emotional strength needed to face even greater challenges ahead. One of the most powerful lessons setbacks provide is self-awareness. When things don't go as planned, it forces you to examine your actions, decisions, and habits. What could you have done differently? What factors contribute to the outcome? This level of introspection not only helps you avoid similar mistakes in the future, but also deepens your understanding of yourself and over time, this self-awareness becomes a critical asset, allowing you to make smarter, more informed decisions. Setbacks also foster creativity and innovation. When a plan fails, it challenges you to think outside the box and find alternative solutions. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history have come as a result of failure. Innovators, entrepreneurs, and leaders often credit their setbacks as the moments that forced them to rethink their approach and come up with something better. Failure pushes you to step outside your comfort zone and explore new possibilities that you might not have considered otherwise. Setbacks remind us of the importance of persistence. Achieving meaningful goals requires time, effort, and dedication. Setbacks test your commitment to your vision, asking you whether you're willing to keep going despite the obstacles. Those who persist, who continue to show up and put in the work, often find that success is not about avoiding failure, but about refusing to let it define them. In the end, setbacks are not the opposite of success. They are an integral part of it. They shape your character, refine your skills, and prepare you for the challenges that lie ahead. Every setback carries a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a necessary part of growth. Learn from it, grow from it, and let it propel you forward on your journey. Progress often feels slow, and there are times when the results of your hard work may not be immediately visible. This can be disheartening, leading many to question whether their efforts are worthwhile. But what's crucial to remember is that consistency, even in the absence of visible results, is what builds momentum and paves the way for long-term success. Great achievements are often the result of persistent effort over time, even when progress feels invisible or insignificant. Trusting the process means believing that your dedication will pay off, even if the rewards aren't immediately apparent. Every meaningful goal requires time and effort. The process of growth and success is not instantaneous. It's gradual and often imperceptible in the moment. Consider how plants grow. You plant a seed, water it, and provide sunlight, but for days or weeks, you may see no visible change. However, beneath the soil, roots are forming, and the plant is laying the foundation for future growth. In the same way, your consistent actions are creating a foundation for your goals, even if the progress isn't immediately visible. Trusting the process also means staying committed, even when the journey feels uncertain. There will be times when you face setbacks or when progress feels slower than you'd hoped. It's in these moments that trusting the process becomes essential. It's about having faith in the steps you're taking and understanding that every small effort adds up over time. Each day that you show up and put in the work, you're making progress, even if it's not immediately measurable. This patience and persistence are what separate those who give up from those who ultimately. Consistency is also a key element of mastery. Every time you practice a skill, work toward a goal, or take a step forward, you're building competence and confidence. Progress may feel slow, but each small action compounds over time, creating momentum that eventually leads to breakthroughs. The process of improvement often involves repetition, refinement, and resilience. Trusting the process allows you to focus on the daily actions that contribute to your growth rather than being fixated on the end result. Trusting the process teaches you to find value in the journey itself. While the destination is important, the growth, lessons, and experiences you gain along the way are equally significant. The process is where you develop discipline, build character, and gain wisdom. It's where you learn to appreciate the effort, even when it doesn't immediately yield results. This mindset allows you to stay motivated and engaged regardless of how long the journey takes. Trusting the process is about having faith in yourself and the work you're put in. It's about recognizing that great things take time and that progress often happens in small, incremental steps. Even when the results aren't visible, you're building momentum, laying the groundwork for success, and becoming stronger and more capable with each effort. Trust the process, stay consistent, and believe that your persistence will lead you to the success you're working toward. In life, challenges are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones, pushing us toward growth, resilience, and purpose. The journey may be difficult, the setbacks frequent, and the progress slow, but each struggle carries within it the seeds of transformation. When you face adversity, it is not a sign to quit, but an invitation to dig deeper, learn, and keep going. Embrace the lessons from setbacks, celebrate the small wins, and trust the process, even when the destination feels far away. Let purpose be your guide, anchoring you in moments of doubt and reminding you why you started. Let resilience fuel your spirit, allowing you to rise after every fall. And remember, success is not about instant results, but about consistent effort, step by step, until you reach your goals. Hardship will test your commitment, but it will also reveal your strength and potential. Keep going when it's hard, because the struggle shapes you into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable than you ever imagined. The path to greatness is forged through persistence and faith. Faith in your purpose, faith in the journey, and most importantly, faith in yourself. No matter how difficult the road gets, keep moving forward. Your perseverance will not only lead you to success, but will also inspire others to keep going when they face their own challenges.